You were in a job that you hated. So she's in a job that she hates. She quits. She goes, I'm gonna start my own business. What do you do for work now?
Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting.
Amazing to have you here. Thank you for doing this. I really want you to start at the beginning for you, just so people have a little bit of context and background on, you know, how you came here and how you ended up here. And I think that will give, that'd be a great place for us to start.
Yes, of course. Hey, everyone. My name is Lucia La Rosa. Let's go a little bit way back. I was born and raised in Peru. When I moved to America, I didn't speak any English. My skills in sales and marketing were horrible. I actually didn't know much about it until I decided to start my own business, and I found Grant's material around that same time. Very quickly, what happened for me was that I was going from being negative on my bank accounts, not knowing what to do with my money. I was in credit card debt. I studied all of Grant's sales and marketing material, and it took my business from $3,000 in sales a month to now $250,000 in sales a month.
Bam! Give it up, guys. Come on, give it up. So let me just, because I know a little bit about what's happening. You were in a job that you hated, right? So she's in a job she hated. She's not getting where she wants to go. She's fed up, and she says, I got to make a change. How many of you are in a position now where you like, I need to make a change. Something's got to change for me. I hate the thing that I do for work every day. Let me just see a show of hands. I remember what that feels like. Driving to work every day going, what am I doing? So she's in a job that she hates. She quits. She goes, I'm going to start my own business. What do you do for work now?
I do network marketing.
For which company?
Monet.
Monet.
So we sell plant-based products, yeah. But I didn't know anything. I didn't even have a name, or I didn't know anyone in Miami. I had just moved to Miami, so I was non-existent.
Yep.
And when Grant started to talk about, you have to build a brand, you have to show up. It doesn't matter how many times you show up. It doesn't matter if you think it's too much. And believe me, you are gonna have people telling you, you're crazy, it's too much, you become obsessed. I'm like, yes, I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you have, I mean, you've been to events, you've been to masterminds, you follow Elena, you've been to the 10X Ladies events. You know, what are some of the things that you've learned in our training programs in sales and marketing, the workshops that you've been to? What are some of the things that stick out as like, these are the things that I'm seeing make an impact in my business?
Definitely money, talking about money and my money mindset. Like I said, I come from a small country where we don't really talk much about money. And Grant has really opened up that. I was talking about the American dream. And I feel like Grant is the only person that's truly teaching us about the American dream and how to live up to go for wealth into your fullest potential. So the money mindset for me has been huge, and the marketing.
Yeah.
How Grant markets, and I literally copy everything that he does. I'm like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So the marketing, it's great.
And I see you on Instagram, and for a lot of people, this marketing thing that Grant is just like, he's learning and he's figuring this stuff out. And when Facebook was, I remember when we just had a personal page. We didn't even have a fan page or a business page on Facebook. And he started working all this stuff out, I remember how much hate and criticism that Grant got from the publications, from peers, because he was just like, I have this platform now that I'm just gonna pound because there's no rules regarding how much I post or what I post. And for me, like, I look at that and I'm like, wow, like the level of activity that you have to take in order to have messages penetrate online is insane. And I see Lucia every single day. Content, stories, promoting her brand, tying back to offers that she's making, trying to build her team and her company out. And, like, it's the example of what he teaches in practice. So what else, what would you say for anybody who maybe hadn't had a full experience with Cardone or 10X, or maybe this is like the first thing that they've done with us, or they haven't been to workshops, or they haven't done all that, what would you tell them about making that type of investment?
It is so worth it. I remember making my first big investment in myself with you guys, and it was literally the last money that I had on my bank account. But I believed in his material so much because I had been applying for a couple months and my sales were going up tremendously, that I said, you know what, I'm gonna put it all in. And that was a year ago, where I was stuck at $5,000 in sales. And from that event, by choosing only Grant as my mentor, that's really what took me from $5K a month to $250,000 a month today. And I am on track to make my first $1 million in commissions by next year. So
let's go.
I highly recommend it.
Give it up for Lucia, guys. Give it up. Lucia, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you taking the time to share your story with us.
Thank you.
All right.